Hi, how are you doing?
Very good, thank you.
Can you please present yourself and tell me what you do?
Thank you. I'm a tax advisor. I'm sitting in Liechtenstein. So we mainly consult Liechtenstein taxes, but I'm also a German tax advisor. So we consult in fintech and blockchain areas, but also in a lot of cross-border cases.
Sounds very fun. How did you get involved into this?
It was by accident surprise because of Thomas NÄGELE, because Thomas NÄGELE had the first blockchain case in Liechtenstein and he needed a tax advisor. And the only one who he finds was me, so I tried his cases.
So ever since then you stayed working with him on the blockchain use cases? Oh wow, very interesting. What were the most the most exciting presentation for you today? What was the thing that had an impact on you?
It was a keynote speak of Yanni, how he sees the future of eternity and what he plans in the next years.
Yeah, reasonable. And which industry you're trying to disrupt with blockchain, or at least from the tax perspective, what do you think is going to be affected the most?
Of course, when you're sitting in Liechtenstein, you are mainly involved also in the financial industry in parts like security tokens, equity tokens, and there it's the share register, so that you can each transaction, who's the owner of shares, who's the owner of bonds, for example, and that you can build that on a blockchain.
Yes, and then
and therefore it's immutable, yes.
Yes, I see. And what are the biggest challenges actually for you working in this domain?
Very hard for me is from accounting and tax, because most of the guys are IT persons who we deal with, and accounting and tax is not their favorite topic. It's very surprising for me, but so they don't see any sense in doing accounting stuff, that they have to provide documents and so on, that they have to pay taxes, and that we have to bore them with stuff like that.
Yes. And how do you actually get them? Because also developers have their own way of expressing themselves and communicating. So how do you manage to persuade them that this is actually something?
The easiest way is to show them the tax calculation, if they do nothing, what the tax burden would be, and how we can decrease the tax burden if they do some work. So
it's tempting.
Yes.
All right. What is your prediction for the blockchain industry for 2020?
What we see in the past, a lot of ICOs, then it changed to security tokens, and now we see the area of equity tokens. So stable coins with gold, for example, with real estate, with real shares. So it comes to the normal business area. In the beginning, we saw clients in t-shirts. Now we have also the suit persons, because now you see that the blockchain era matures.
Indeed. Do you sometimes preach blockchain to your close friends and family?
Yes, we talk about that, and that's also for me, as a tax person, the easiest way to find people, because it's very hard to find in Liechtenstein, Switzerland, tax consultants or accountants, because nobody wants to do that, and also IT persons. But when you're talking about blockchain, fintech, the young people find that very interesting, so it's easier for an employee to get persons.
Yeah, I see. And then the more, let's say, the older people, what is their perception like in your eyes when you speak about it? Do they actually accept it as a possibility for the future, or they're denying it from the beginning?
It's depending, because in my view, of course, the older persons are more interested in this topic, because that's the reason why I meet them, because they are looking on our website, or because of our profile, they know, okay, that's a very young tax consultant firm, because our people are mainly between 25 and 35 from the employees, and therefore also we attract persons who are young or who wants to go in this area.
I see. And my final question for you is, which is your favorite crypto city in the world?
Of course, if you're from Liechtenstein, it's Vaduz.
It's
a close relationship.
Yes, it's an amazing city. Thank you very much.
Of course, thank you.
For your time and for answering my questions.
See you around. Thank you very much.